you know, the other thing that we've got to do is we're not going to be able to attract great employers if we don't have a road system and a rail system where their employees can get to work and where their goods can get to market. And there are lots of places in the state where that is very challenging day in and day out. In Richmond, you're a little more fortunate in the Mechanicsville, Richmond area, but I got to tell you, we have some infrastructure needs here. I mean, I attended the Tomato Festival and I was on that.
I never got there. You never got there? I never got there.
Well, you know, there was an accident. I mean, this is a perfect example. It's a 2-lane road. It took an hour to get into the Tomato Festival. Ultimately, there was an accident where a fryer blew up. There was a funnel cake machine, and they had to airlift people out because they could not get them on the road because it was too crowded. So, you know, we've got to have safe, you know, a safe environment where we can get around in emergencies, and we've got to create an environment where people can get to work. And as gas, you know, goes back up to $4 a gallon, we're going to be seeing challenges, and we need to be able to have public transportation to answer this. Well, our gubernatorial candidate, Creed Deeds, is very concerned about those issues. I'm very concerned about those issues. I can tell you that Bill Bowling is not very concerned about those issues, or if he is, his solutions are flawed. His solution in transportation is to take money from mental health, public safety, education, and use it to fund transportation. And to the extent that he's also taking what I would call phantom sources, things that really do not exist now, and saying that you're going to use those to fund transportation. Things like royalties from offshore drilling. Someday there will be, you know, there might be royalties from offshore drilling, but it is a long way off. And our transportation needs are today, not years from now. So, you know, we cannot afford to have a governor, a lieutenant governor, a House of Delegates that wants to move us back into the dark ages of Gilmore and before Gilmore. We need an administration, and we need a House of Delegates that's going to continue to move Virginia forward. And that's, you know, that's why I'm running. There's a lot at stake. You know, this is an election that's really going to determine whether Virginia is going to continue to advance and compete and be the best state to do business in, the best state to raise a child in, or it's going to go backwards to the years before. Creed Deeds and I are going to need a partner in the House of Delegates. We need to ultimately have control of the House of Delegates so that we can get things through, so that we can really move Virginia forward, and we need Robert Barnette in that House of Delegates.